What's up, everybody? It's your favorite robotics, favorite nerd, and today we are looking at the Robosen Megatron on loan to me from Robert D. And I've been messing with it for about an hour now, and it's pretty fun. I do have a couple issues with it. I'm not sure if it's something I'm doing or whatever, but I'm having some issues, mainly with the accessories. But we'll get there, and we're going to get there pretty quick because that's where we're going to start. He comes with 4 gray plastic missiles, and they are very simple. They're actually the most simple thing about the whole set. As you can see, they are all kind of crossed in the way that they go in, so to speak, to the cannon. And you can just take them and insert them straight in. Now, this is the back of the fusion cannon, so keep that in mind. So it doesn't launch out of the fusion cannon, it launches out of the tank cannon. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Open fire. He comes with a mace. It's nicely done. The chain is painted silver and, has a series of hinges. And then the base is black, and then you have a softer plastic or almost rubber mace style here, so it shouldn't hurt itself or anything else. But the way it's supposed to insert into his hand is you remove this bottom piece and then insert it into his hand, but I can't get it off, so to speak, and I've been putting some elbow grease into it. So I'm sorry, but that sucks. And unfortunately, the same thing goes for the sword. The sword has its own batteries that you can activate with this button here. Robert doesn't have them installed, so I can't really do much about it. The blade is a nice sculpt with silver and translucent purple, and then the base hilt of it is a black plastic, which looks good. But once again, I can't get this bottom piece off of the hilt to insert it into his hand, which is kind of a bummer. You get a coin. It's nice enough. It has Megatron face sculpted on it. This is a thing that they do. They've been consistent in doing it, so they're just keeping the branding right. It's a nice coin. Not really my bag, but you do get it. You also get a charging block and a charger, which will give me an opportunity to show you where some of this stuff goes. So the button to turn him on is on the left side of the tank. It's this piece here. You just have to hold it down for 5 seconds. The port to charge him is right here on his backside, underneath his butt. And then the battery indicator is supposed to be here, that I'm guessing will show you when it's fully charged after you have it plugged in. And if it gets low, perhaps it blinks. I can't really speak to that. And while we're on the topic, you can also download an app and do all of the kind of like interactive and, programming and all that kind of stuff. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to run through some of the fun stuff and show you what he can do. It's more of a showcase in that regard. All right, so let's see what we can get this guy to do. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Open fire. All right, so stuff does work in tank mode. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Fusion cannon. All right, so we're going to transform and do that.
A pleasure to see you again, Pride. Now you witness the power of my fusion cannon.
Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Attack.
Decepticons, attack! Crush them!
It's cool, man. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Conquer. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Introduce yourself.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Greetings, humans. I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons. You will do exactly as I said. Now surrender. Now.
And he responds to a few different commands. So, hi, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Autobots.
We shall finish off the Autobots once and for all.
Pretty cool. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Retreat.
No! Decepticons, retreat!
Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Starscream.
Androids to a people. Starscream. How can you pretend to lead the Decepticons?
It's pretty cool. And he responds to another command as well. All hail, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Happy birthday.
I am the leader of the Decepticons. If you are willing to join the Decepticons, I will wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. If not, I can only treat you to eat my cannon barrel.
All hail, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Great villain.
Megatron. I will win by any means, by any cost.
Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Soundwave.
Soundwave. This area must be cleared to start our work. Begin generating audio disruptor waves at once.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Unicron.
I belong to nobody. Nobody summons Megatron.
Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Laserbeak.
Laserbeak, where are your manners? Our guests need to see.
Pretty cool. So, I mean, there's a lot of different ones. You can do little stuff like move them around and stuff. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Move forward.
Out of my way, fool.
Looks ridiculous. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Move backward.
Get back.
Robert D said it looks like he has to go to the bathroom. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Turn right. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Turn right. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Turn around. It's not really around, is it? But yeah, I mean, it's pretty bloody cool, man. The lights are nice. You get lights in the toes, in the hips, in the hands, the forearms. Up here, the tank treads. I like resting and breathing. All right, let me try to transform him back into tank mode. You got to kind of like give him some space. I tried this earlier on Patreon, and it was heading into itself to some problems. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Convert.
I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons.
Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Move backward. Oh, wow. That's cool. So the operations work in tank mode for the directions. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Move forward.
Take no prisoners.
Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Turn around. Nice. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Turn around. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Move left. Oh, it's because it's not move. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Turn left. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Turn left. Very, very cool. Let me see if we can get the missiles to fire. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Open fire. How cool is that, man? I love this thing. You know, it's just like so unreal. My only real issues are that I can't really get the mace and the sword hilt like disconnected, and I just don't want to break it. But yeah, very cool. One thing I did want to show is that when he shuts down, this is what he shuts down in order to make. But it kind of looks like he's like meditating almost. I don't know. It's not like the primer just crumbles. You know, I don't hate this. It's not optimal, obviously, but you're kind of gonna have to keep it in tank mode to kind of store it. Now, if I turn it back on, it should come. I think he snaps right back. Yeah. But if I say, hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Shut down.
Peace through tyranny.
See what I mean? So, something to think about. When you do it in tank mode, it's a lot cooler. Hey, Megatron.
What's wrong?
Shut down.
Peace through tyranny.
Pretty cool. Final thoughts-wise, we'll start with the positives. I like the sculpt. I think it really works for the character. Sometimes it gets a little tricky to incorporate all the robotics and get the character kind of nailed down in a modern aesthetic, and I think they did it nicely here. There's this like very nice gunmetal paint throughout for the silver. The Decepticon symbol is sculpted. It sits on top. It has depth. I always love when they do stuff like that. I love the usage of the fusion cannon into the tank barrel. It incorporates nicely. It looks great in both modes. I think the commands are fun. I think his personality comes through in a very fun way. I think this is an outstanding piece, a real love letter to the character in every way possible. My negatives are the accessories working properly, and I don't know if it's just me, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but from the instructions it looks like you just remove the bottom and insert the, you know, the kind of hilt into the hand, and maybe I'm doing something wrong. It wouldn't be my first time, but I can't get the bottom of the hilt to remove itself from the hilt itself. But they are cool looking, and I'm sure you can get it, but this is a very expensive figure and I'm not comfortable. The materials feel great. The only issues I have with it is it looks funny when he's moving, right? It does look funny like when he's doing his little walks. The accessories fitting into the hands and making sure you can utilize this guy in a place that has enough space to really get the most bang for your buck, because it is a big figure and he does move around a fair bit. Anyway, if you're into this kind of stuff and you like the robotics and all that kind of stuff, I highly recommend it. It's one of the more fun ones. This one and the Grimlock are my favorites so far. The Prime holds a special place in my heart just because it was the first time that I interacted with one of these things, but there is something about your love of the franchise that comes to life when you see these things sort of do what they do in front of you, so to speak. So I hope that helps. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care.